I like this image. There's a bunch of bumblebees that swarmed me, and they carried me through the little hole that we breached through the wall. Hello, everybody. My name is Ilya.
My name is Tyler, together make up kovray, a couple that loves to play board games.
And today, we'll be playing Defenders of the Wild.
2nd edition.
With the Critter Moon expansion.
Defenders of the Wild is designed by T.L. Simons and Henry Audubon, and its illustrations are done by Meg Lemire. It's published by Outlandish Games, who helped sponsor this video.
Now, this game is back on crowdfunding. 2 years ago, we did a playthrough of the first edition. Now we're back with a second edition. It's polished. There's a few changes in the game. It's a little bit more streamlined, but more importantly, there's a new expansion.
Yes.
This is the Critter Moon expansion that introduces 8 new organizers and some critter tokens that do a variety of fun things, which we'll tell you about in a moment.
Now, just as a note, this is a prototype, so what you see here today might be subject to change.
That said, let's get into the overview of the game, and then we'll play and hopefully defeat the machines.
This is Defenders of the Wild. So basically, the theme of this game is we are critters who typically don't get along. We're part of these factions and we butt our heads, except for the fact that the machines have come in and they're trying to take over everything. And now we are working together to try and get rid of the machines.
Nothing like a common enemy to bring us together.
Exactly.
Now, today we are playing with the expansion organizers. So I have Darksa, the Shadow Witch, and Tyler has
Fazel.
And who is
the
Fazel?
Grove Keeper.
Oh, keeping some groves healthy. Now, the way that the organizers work is typically there's 6 standard cards for each of the factions, but then each organizer adds 6 of their own unique cards that have special abilities into the mix. So our cards are 12 cards that we'll play with throughout the game. Now, the goal in this game is for us to build all of our camps and then get to the gate and infiltrate the core of the machine.
Exactly.
If we both do that,
we win the game.
We win. Easy as that.
Yeah.
However, we can lose if 2 things happen.
Yes.
Number 1, the machine runs out of any of its components. So either the pollution tokens, the walls, the factories, or the mechs. Number 2, 2 of our cards of the same symbol, of the same faction, are killed. We don't want them to be killed. The way they're killed is typically we have damage. If we take a 4th damage,
if we would take damage when we cannot
When we're fully all damaged, then the other player will randomly discard a card from our hand that goes into the factions. If we don't have any cards in our hand, it will be the top card of the deck. So that's something we're going to keep an eye on because we don't want that to happen. Now, the way the game is going to be played is each of us will have cards in our hand. So we'll each draw 3 cards for now. And each round will comprise of 2 phases. We'll have an organized phase where we'll each choose a card that we wish to play. One key rule of the game is we can never talk about what is in our hands. But once we flip the cards and reveal them, we can talk strategy and what we want to do. Now, the first player who has a leaf token will go. Each card has actions they'll take throughout the board, an ability that will potentially do some good things, and the faction symbol, which will relate to movement in the game.
Now, with that said, let's talk about the types of actions you can take. There are 8 here, I believe. Maybe 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 8. Yeah. The first action we'll talk about is move, and that's as simple as it sounds. We'll be moving around the board. Our characters will move based on the symbols that we have, and there's a little habitat corridor which will allow us to basically extend how far we reach. But we'll get to that when we do that because it makes more sense to show as examples.
The most important thing to know is that your movement's going to be affected by the card that you play. So if you can either end or start on the faction that you are currently in.
Exactly. Yeah. The next one is build a camp. We'll have to have full support, which we'll get to in a second. But essentially, in the space that you're currently in, if there is not already a camp, you may lose all your support to place the camp onto that spot. You need to have support equal to the highest that you're able to get it to be able to place it. And you'll obviously notice that as you place camps, you'll need more and more support to place the next camp.
The next 2 actions are really quick. There's a heal and a regroup action. If your organizer is in a space with a camp, you can heal. Healing essentially will flip all of your tokens that are damaged back up. You may want to do this if you're pretty close to death because we don't want any organizers to end up below the board.
Exactly, yeah.
The other action is regroup. This will allow you to relocate to your camp. So even if my organizer is all the way over here, I can take the regroup action and then I can go all the way back to safety, potentially.
Exactly, yeah. All right, so how do we gain support?
I'm so glad you asked that, Tyler. There's 4 different ways to gain support, and this is all in a way to hurt the machine.
Yes.
The first way is to clear pollution. If you are in the same space as a pollution token, you can clear the pollution, getting rid of it, putting it back in the supply, and then increasing your support by 1. It does not matter how many tokens there are of pollution here. There can be a maximum of 3 per space, but we'll talk about that in a second. You'll remove all of them and only move up once.
The next one is destroy a mech. If you are in a space with a mech meeple, which is the one right here, or this one, for example, is even better, you can simply remove the mech and gain a support. That is destroy a mech.
However, if you're ever in a space with a mech or adjacent to a space with a mech, you'll have to roll the damage die before the start of your turn.
Before you take an action.
Exactly. Now, for each of the actions as well. If you roll a double, you will take 2 damage if you're in the same space as a mech. However, if you're in range of the mech, this will deal no damage. Range, regardless if you're in one space or in the same space, you will take 1 damage. And there's 1 lucky space that's blank. Now that's the destroy mech action. The other action is breach a wall. If I'm next to one of the walls that these big mechs have built and are going to build throughout the game, I can take a breach action. I'll take 1 of my breach tokens and place it on top. This will allow me to move through walls. Typically, I cannot do that. But no, we only have 6 breach tokens each, so we have to use them wisely. And don't forget, we'll get support, whatever that happens too. And the last action is
rewild a factory. As the game progresses, there's going to be factories that get built out into enclosed spaces. And essentially, what we're going to want to do is get to those spaces and rewild it. Now, when we rewild something, we'll gain the support. We will also gain a rewild token, which will give us the option of a item token or of a card. And then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
We'll want to rewild factories because there's only 3. And if all 3 are out and a 4th one needs to be built, we lose the game. So rewilding is a really core aspect because once it's also rewilded, no factories can ever be built in that space again. Now, that's what we'll be able to do.
Exactly.
That's all that, like, based on the amount of actions that we have, whether it's 3 or 2, we'll do those actions. And then we'll flip a machine card.
After one of us does all of our actions, we'll flip a machine card. And then it will be my turn to do my actions, and then I'll flip a machine card at the end of my turn.
Now, what do machine cards do? 1, there's pollution. This card will spread pollution around the furnace token. The second card is reboot. This will change the direction of these machines. The direction will matter for how they move and how they deploy mechs. Another card we'll see is construction. This will move the machines along, building walls and potentially building factories, which is not quite good. And the last is the mechs card. Here, the machines will deploy mechs, and those mechs will chase us. That's not very fun.
No.
Now, we know there's 7 cards in this deck, and there's 2 of each except for the reboot. So that's something that we'll consider. If we've seen both the construction cards come out, we're not in any fear, potentially, of having factories be built. But that's something that we'll have to strategize throughout the game and use our big brains to figure out how to destroy the machine.
Exactly.
Now, with that said, there's a few little things that we didn't mention here, but we will mention them when we play the game. We're also playing with the critter tokens. Each of these have a fun little critter at the back of them. We will get them when we build our first camp or any camp. And then we'll be able to use them based on their abilities. They're pretty fun, and you'll see them come in handy as we play the game. With that said, is there anything I missed, Tyler, that's key to know?
Nope, not for now. I think once we get going, everything will be explained.
Well, let's get to it. Let's start off our adventures in the Defenders of the Wild. We shuffled our decks, we drew 3 of the cards, and we've reset the board, and I'm ready to play.
Yes.
In the first phase, the organized phase, we'll each choose a card.
Done.
You were ready?
I was ready.
You were born ready? Let's reveal them. I have Harv.
Wispy.
I'm a psychonaut.
Oh.
Now, when I reveal, relocate to an adjacent location.
Oh, nice. Just a free move, basically.
We go into the same location as a mech. Spicy.
When I reveal, I do archives. I reveal gain maps and another item.
How fun.
Maps allows me to move or regroup. And the other item I will take is, I think, rockets.
Ooh, bam bam. Now here's where we can strategize on what we're going to do. In the beginning of the game, it's pretty obvious we're trying to get support so we can build our first camp. And I think both of us, it looks like we're going to deal with some mechs.
Yes.
Ready to clobber some mechs?
Let's do it. Clobbering time.
Clobbering time. So I'll go first because I have the first player token. At the start of my action, because I'm in the same spot as a mech, I will roll this die and hope not for the doubles.
1 damage.
That's not too
That's
bad.
not bad.
And then I will destroy the mech.
Nice.
As one of my actions, which will give me 1 support, and the mech will be returned to the supply.
Easy enough.
Easy enough. Now, the fun part, I will take a move action. Now, I'm the blue, so I have to either end up in here or start in here. As I'm here, I'll have to go here. So this is where corridors come into handy. I can go through here, and I can actually go through all of this to end up here, because I can move through a corridor. That's my second action. Now, because I'm next to neck, I have to roll the die again.
Correct.
Bam! Nothing.
Nice.
So now, I think I will clear this pollution. That's my third action. And I gain a support. I will roll the die again because I'm still adjacent to the mech.
A damage.
Uh-oh. And then, I will build a camp as my last action. I will take the camp, place it here. When I build a camp, I will draw 2 cards. Then I flip my token, giving me the Dragonfly ability of the Coven. I can move all pollution to any location to its adjacent location and then flip it back. Then I reset my support track, and that is the end of my turn.
Nice. Card. Pollution. Spread pollution from the furnace.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now each space cannot have more than 3. If it does, it'll continue. And if it goes off the board, there's a low pollution track that will keep track, the toxic track that will keep track of that can lead to a toxic disaster. We don't want that.
Exactly.
Now it's Tyler's turn.
Exactly. So I have 2 actions, but I'm going to use rockets first because I don't believe this counts as an action, correct? It's a free action, so I don't have to even roll for this. I can get rid of the mech, and now I'll take my first action. So, yellow, I can move into this, and then I will, I'm supposed to gain a support because I got rid of the mech.
That's true.
And then I'll move into that space, and then I'll clear pollution.
What? Oh yeah, because
that's
true.
items.
Your moving was the first one.
And then I'll clear pollution to gain a support. Done.
There you go.
Yep.
And then you'll draw a card.
Boom. Mechs. Deploy mechs from each engine they pursue. Okay, so the direction is the single gear. So each mech, each big machine has 2 sides, the single and the double. And they just go on the side of the single gear, which means that's what happens. Ilya gets pursued because mechs like to move to people that are actually like pretty close. And then there's no mechs like within range for me, so nothing moves towards me.
They don't move. But I am now in trouble. Okay, so now we're on to the next round.
Exactly.
We'll choose a card. And hopefully not get in trouble. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Squeak.
Togran.
Squeak is a critter caretaker. Now, when I reveal, I relocate to adjacent location once again. So I'll go, boom.
Oh, okay.
Which will keep me safe because if I roll doubles.
Fair. How are you going to move in this?
You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
All right. I will reveal if I'm in a forest location, gain 1 support and heal a damage. I'm not, so that doesn't happen.
No, okay.
And I don't have any damage anyways.
So I have 4 action points to use. The first action point I'm going to do is, first I have to roll because I'm adjacent to mechs.
Oh no. Oh, I see what you're
I'm
doing.
badly damaged. First action point, regroup. Go over here. Second action point, don't have to roll because it's not adjacent to anything. I will heal.
Yes.
Third action point, I will move into here.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy. And then 4th action point, I roll first. Nothing happens because I'm not in the same space. And then 4th action point is I'll move into the same space here.
Yeah, fair.
So that is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Card draw.
Construction. Yeah, that's fair.
So they will continue.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Bam for this one.
Bam, bam for that one.
Tyler, I can't build your walls.
Well, you were already grabbing them. You knew you had to grab at least 4.
That's true.
Or up to 4.
So now as soon as this wall is built, a factory is going to take place here.
That would be the second thing here. It says build a factory in all empty enclosures. Okay, so now it's my turn. I think what I will do... This spot is so far away that I feel like I should try to get there.
It wouldn't be too hard if you had a blue card.
I know, but I also think I should just get the support.
We should probably build a camp.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I want to build the camp over there, but I should
all the
just
way
build
over
the
there.
camp here.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
You'll get there eventually.
Well, I hope. Okay, I'll move here. And then I roll the die. No damage.
Oh, the mech was hidden from my view.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then I'll build a camp for my second action.
Yep.
This goes down. And then I will clear the pollution.
Roll the die first.
Roll first. 1 damage. And then I'll clear the pollution and gain a support.
Fun.
There.
Let's see that machine card.
Spread pollution from the furnace.
No.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now this space can no longer get a pollution. But
oh, I'm supposed to draw cards. Oopsies.
Yeah, two cards, and you get your token.
Yeah.
Now we're ready for the next organized phase. So we know pollution cards will no longer come up because 2 have already come up.
That's true, yes.
Reveal.
Find the librarian.
I have Paez, the forest healer. Now I have Remedy. Another player gains potions.
Oh, I give you maps because another player gains maps.
Look how helpful we are to each other. Isn't
handy.
that fun? Now, these tokens can actually be used in the organized phase. When we do the reveal,
use mine.
And I can use mine as well.
Yeah.
So do you want me to move pollution towards you? Potentially.
No.
Or do you want me to move it somewhere that you can get to?
I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
I'll be fine. I think you should move... I think I could probably move you, though.
I don't think I need to because I want to get rid of that mech.
Ah, okay. I can move you. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, I think that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, go ahead. Your turn.
Okay, so I'm first going to roll the die.
1 damage.
Then I'll get rid of the mech as my first action. Raising my support by 1.
Nice.
So my second action, I'm going to move here. Actually, as my maps action, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So that's action number 2. Then I roll. Nothing. And then as my second action...
Your third action.
No,
right,
second, because I use the maps.
Yeah.
I will breach the wall.
Nice.
They build the wall. I breach the wall. Which will also raise my support. So now I need to decide if I want to go in there.
You could just wait.
I could just wait.
Or if you, no, oh, that was your third, wasn't it? No, never mind. This
the maps is
thing.
messing you up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna roll the die for my third action. Oh my goodness. Catastrophe. This was here. I was 1 off, I remember. I get 1 damage. And then I will regroup as my third action.
Ah, okay.
Better safe than sorry. Let's see that machine card.
Toggle direction.
Ah. Mechs just flying everywhere.
Yeah. Not good.
Bam.
Okay, my turn. I will roll the die. No damage. Move here, I guess, for my first action. roll the die. No damage.
Lucky.
I will clear pollution. That's my second action. Gain support. And then I will use this
Mm-hmm.
to move into here.
Oh my goodness.
Then, oh, sorry, I should have rolled the die before I did that.
No, because
Oh, no, because it's a map.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And then
Now you roll the die.
I roll the die for the big boss.
Well, and these two.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I take a damage. And then I will clear pollution.
Yay.
As my third and final action, I gain a support, and then I am, I'm done. I'm done.
Are you trying to build a camp in there?
Yeah, why not? Construction. Advance each engine twice. So one
So we're gonna learn.
wall.
Yep.
So it skips over it.
Nope.
Oh no, it goes
It
backwards.
goes back
and
into
then
a fork.
goes into the
Correct. So it's streamlined
Yeah.
this a little bit. So if you ever hit, or we'll do this here as well.
Yeah.
So we're hitting a wall. So then I go back and proceed this way
Mm-hmm.
and go this way.
Yeah. So two walls are still.
Two walls will always
dropped.
be built.
Yeah. Unless there's already a wall there, I guess.
Now look at that.
Uh-huh.
We have
A enclosure.
a factory is being built.
So this goes here.
And then a factory card is revealed.
I believe the pollution goes away, right?
This will be part of the factory
okay.
card. Move the furnace. Move the furnace.
Mm-hmm.
That's the little red.
Orange thing.
Then move the pollution and enclosure to the toxic track. Typically, there's 6 spaces on one of the edge pieces. It's a prototype.
Mm-hmm.
So once those 6 spaces are filled, another pollution cycle will take place.
Mm-hmm.
Then deploy a mech into the enclosure. So another mech. There's already
mech.
one there.
Boom. Yep.
And then add 3 pollution from the supply to the toxic track. Uh-oh.
What the heck?
We're in trouble.
Uh-oh. I knocked the furnace off.
Tyler always knocking furnaces down.
Oopsies. There. Done.
Oh, and that's our chemical plant.
Oh, yeah. I like it like that. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
back to
ready.
the organize phase.
I'm already ready.
You already ready to organize?
Yeah.
This is a spicy one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Maybe.
Reveal.
Flick.
Vinash, the Dark Druid.
Gain maps and any other item. And rockets.
Those item ones are so good.
Mm-hmm.
I did the Rain of Rust.
Is
Destroy any mech and add 1 pollution to the toxic track.
Why would you do that?
So I'm going to destroy this mech,
Uh-huh.
which I don't think gets me a support.
No, I would imagine not.
Because it's
It
not.
would say on the card.
I think so. But if it does, screen.
We know.
Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, adding 1 pollution to the toxic track triggers a toxic disaster.
Well, explain it, I guess.
So all of these will then pollute the area as they would.
It's not as bad as it seems.
It's not as bad as it seems. This one cannot, so it goes here. This one cannot, so it goes here.
Mm-hmm.
And here.
Yeah. There you go.
It gives us more opportunity to clear them.
Yeah, it's helping.
But we don't want our forest to get too messy.
No.
So we should probably focus a little bit on clearing that pollution.
Yep. All right, your turn.
My turn. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heal.
Mm-hmm.
1. Action number 2. I think I'm going to go here as my movement. In the heart of the storm.
Wait, how do you do that?
Oh, that's correct. I cannot do that. Because
It's purple.
it's purple. What I can do is I can regroup here.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Then I roll a die.
Mm-hmm. No damage. Nice.
No damage. And then I destroy a mech for my second action. Or for my third action. Because oh no. My first action was to regroup.
Mm-hmm.
Did not have to roll. My
Your
second action I
second-
rolled. Got rid of a mech.
Yeah.
Now I roll again and I have 1 more action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I got a support.
Yes. Oh no.
Doubles.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get. I'll destroy the other mech, even though I don't get a support,
Mhm.
because I just don't want the mechs messing with us.
Yeah.
And that is my 3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll flip the card.
What also is worth mentioning is you can gain an item at the end of a move action if you end a move action at a camp, or if you spend an action item, you can get that color of item. So
now, because I regrouped instead of moving,
it's different.
I didn't get the item, but that is a really important note.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, flip your card.
Oh, before I flip my card,
moving
pollution. I likely will try to build a camp soon.
Sure.
Is there any reason for me to move pollution towards you, maybe?
You could move the lots of pollution if you really want, and I'll just clear it.
Because you'll build a camp and then clear it?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that. I will flip my token, which will allow me to move all pollution in any location to an adjacent location.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pollute Tyler. I told you we didn't get along.
All right. So then we deploy mechs from each engine.
On the two side.
On the 2 side, yep. So here.
1.
And here. And then that's it.
And then they pursue.
Nothing.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we're in a safe
because this one doesn't count as a mech. That's just the one that shows you the direction.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So now it's your turn.
And now it is my turn. I will build a camp.
Well, you roll a dice first.
Oh, right.
Because you're next to the center.
Oh, yeah, actually. This is... Oh, good.
Nothing.
Then I'll build a camp. And then I draw 2. And technically I would flip this over, but I already have it.
You didn't use your honeybee.
Yeah, I don't have to.
I guess. Now you just get a honeybee again.
I tried to get you to move, but...
Blame me.
Okay, I do take a damage.
Me.
Which is not great.
Uh-oh.
But then I'll still clear pollution.
You don't want to heal first?
No.
Because you have to roll before clearing pollution.
What do you mean?
Oh, that was your roll.
That was my roll.
Oh.
I'll clear pollution to gain a support. I will use...
Oh.
How will I do that, actually?
You should.
No, because I'm just going to move and regroup to here.
Save your potions for a better time?
Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, and then I think that's it.
So you'll reshuffle?
Yeah.
Make sure you shuffle good. Because we don't want more mechs chasing us.
Well, they're not going to chase either of us. Spread pollution.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
That's the bad one. Tyler, we really got to get our garbage bags.
I just cleared a bunch.
Well, clearly it's not enough. So it's around the furnace. Mm-hmm. Can't go this one, so it goes here, 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 here. Can't go that one, so it goes here, and then here, because it can't go there. That's bad news bears.
That is bad news bears, but that's okay. We can now play more turns.
Are you ready to organize? I only have one card, so easy peasy. Lemon potato.
Lemon potato. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'll do this.
3, 2, 1.
Bristol.
Henya.
Fire monk. Reveal. Draw a defender card. And take the first player marker.
There you are. I am the apothecarist. My remedy is you gain potions.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, I couldn't have told Tyler that I had this in my hand because we can never talk about what's in our hand. But I don't go first, so you go.
Okay, so I will use one action to move here. And then I will use another action to clear.
That is 2 actions.
I think I'm actually going to use this.
Okay.
But when I do I still get my support, right?
Yep, it's just like another action that you're taking. But it doesn't count as an action for the roll.
Yeah, which
you never roll the damage roll.
Okay, so I want that. And then I've only taken 1 out of the 4 that I have. I will go back here for 2 to gain maps, because that's the orange item.
Okay.
Or
because you moved.
And then I'll take yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. And then
that's the second action.
The second action. I'll move here. Should I just move here?
You could.
For the third action?
Yep.
Oh no, wait. Nope. I'll heal.
Oh yeah, you were playing with fire.
For my third action. And then I will move here for my fourth action.
Just getting ready?
Yeah.
Not in the next one?
Not into the next one.
Okay.
No.
You'll now reveal the mech.
Right. Advance each engine twice. So this one goes like this, and then it would go like this, but then it would come over here.
Correct, because it hits the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2. Now walls,
which is actually not great,
are the resource that we're most afraid of because we can never remove these.
Mm-hmm.
So then this one goes 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Okay.
So no factories, I
This
believe.
one.
Oh, there is a factory. Uh-oh.
So then this goes here,
Oh, that's bad.
which actually is not great.
Then we reveal a card.
Mm-hmm.
Move the furnace and then pollution in the enclosure track to the toxic track.
Yeah, none. Thankfully.
Deploy mech to the enclosure.
One more.
And advance each engine once.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, indeed.
This is very bad.
I guess I gotta go deal with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Because you have the... Yeah. Okay.
I'll deal with this one. Okay. It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of this pollution. I don't have to roll because there's no mechs in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's action number 1. Pollution gone. Now the tricky thing is I feel like I should heal. But do we have time for me to heal? I think we do.
Well, if we draw the thing, we're fine because we still just have to rewild. But
oh, if it moves, there's gonna be 2 factories that form.
Yeah.
So we actually.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so hold on. I'm not gonna clear the pollution. I don't think I have enough turns.
What do you mean?
I think you had to. Okay, we're going to.
No, because we wouldn't have known this.
Oh, we wouldn't have known that. You're right.
Correct.
We can't backtrack to use your bumblebee.
And we couldn't have predicted it either because there's only one other card.
Okay. Oh, but I can't do this. I can go as my first turn here because I can move to the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then I roll the die.
Right here.
Nothing. Because nothing. And then second action. I can't move there because I either have to end.
I can only use this on my turn.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I cannot move there. Uh-oh. Because if I go 1, 2, 3, that's not quite enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to heal. 1.
Okay.
Not roll. 2, I am going to move here.
Okay.
Now I roll, which I did. No, I didn't.
No, roll again.
I take a damage. And then I'm going to remove these 2 as my third.
Okay.
That's my 3
and
actions.
We just hope this isn't construction.
If it's construction, we lose.
It's not. Mechs.
Okay.
Deploy mechs.
We're still in the game.
Okay. Deploy mech from each engine. So here and here.
You gotta put them flat.
Sorry.
Okay, and then they'll pursue. So this is an interesting case because for Tyler, no one pursues. For me, this one pursues. And only one of these. If there's 2, only one pursues from this space.
Mm-hmm.
Pursues is the proper grammatical term.
Correct.
Now that is the end of this phase because that was me.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're ready for the next organized phase.
Yep.
Now, because I don't have a card,
You have to flip the top.
I flip the top card here. So we'll see what it is.
I will play this one. You can flip your card.
Okay, I'm going to flip the card. Ooh.
Tree friends. If I am in a forest location, which I am, I would gain 1 support and heal 1 damage. Nice.
Reveal or shimmer. Traveling bard. Reveal, draw a defender card, and take the first player marker.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay, so we need to get rid of some factories.
This is still the organized phase, is it not? Technically,
It is.
So I can use this if you want me to move you
Can you move me into
here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Throw me in there.
Throwing you to the machines.
I like this image. There's a bunch of bumblebees that swarmed me, and they carried me through the little hole that we breached through the wall.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
What sound did they make?
That's all
That's
I
what they
got.
did.
Sorry.
And then I'm here, ready to infiltrate the factory.
And you get to go right now.
I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewild, which is our first time rewilding. I'm in the factory. The factory gets rid.
We get rid of the factory.
The factory gets rid. Then we draw a random token of these.
Don't forget to gain a support. Oh, you already have full support.
Oh, I do have full support. That's actually a little unfortunate.
But that's okay.
I reveal this. Do I want bread or a card? I will take bread. Because bread is another action. Also, I got ahead of myself.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't roll.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. No, nice.
Nice. So that's action number 1. I rewild.
Yeah, and now you roll again.
I do. For my action number 2. Nothing. Because I'm not in
Yeah.
So I blue. I probably should try to build a factory.
Probably should try to build a factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just honestly breach.
So what I can do is I can actually go, because this is a corridor, and I'm exiting the corridor onto the blue space.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's action 2. Roll again.
1 damage.
And in action 3, I will build.
Draw 2 cards.
We'll put this back, draw 2 cards, and give me my token. So then I roll again. Nothing. And for action number 4, I will clear pollution.
Did you? Yeah, you rolled it.
And now I could do my bread action. Sure, I'll heal as my bread action. And I don't need to roll for that one.
Okay.
Just to be safe. Give me a machine. Construction.
Reboot. Toggle direction. I think that's actually good for us.
Oh, it's very good for here.
Yeah.
That's great for there.
Yeah.
I still think we should pursue other factories too. But we'll get there.
Okay. My turn.
Yes.
3 actions. I will move to here. Tyler. I'll roll the die. Take a damage. And then I'll rockets. Hold on. Did rockets?
That's a good idea.
No, if I take it out and then I can move. Yeah, I have, because I only have 2 more actions left. So I'll rockets. And then second action. Oh, sorry. It gets rid of this.
Bye.
Second action, I'll move into here. And then third action, I'll build a...
Wait. Move is first action. Get rid of mech is second action.
With rockets.
Oh, with rockets, right. The items throw me off too. Okay.
And then that's it. I draw 2 cards.
You draw 2 cards.
And I flip this thing over.
And then you also flip the machine.
Machine card. Oh, we must be pretty lucky here.
Ooh.
Deploy a mech from each engine. So they go on the other side this time, or on the one side.
Oh my goodness.
So there's 3 here. And then you move to pursue.
Just 1.
Just 1?
Because if they're in a group, only 1 moves.
Okay. All right.
This is not opportune for me. Do I have a good card? Flip. Breck, the medicine cultivator.
I'm a pyrobotanist. Botanist.
What are you going to do?
Controlled burn. Clear population in any forest location. So I'm here, so I'm just going to
Pollution.
pollution, sorry. Clear population.
Tyler, you can't clear the population.
All right, there we go.
Mine is a bubbling brew. I can gain potions and any other item.
I have my dragonfly, or my bee, sorry, my honeybee.
Yep.
Do you want to move?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay, then that is it.
I am going to use my dragonfly. I'm going to move all this pollution into my area.
Oh, nice.
Then, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a rocket to get rid of this mech. So I don't have to draw or a roll.
Wait, you still do roll because there's 2 here.
No, because that's still an action.
Yes, yeah. But now you roll.
Well, no, because I'm going to use a potions to get rid of the pollution.
Potion values.
Which will also raise my support. I really got to get It's kind of hard for me to get to the other blue areas.
Yeah.
Because they're separated by 2. I have to plan accordingly. It's been a little bit tough. Now I roll.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't taken any actions.
That's
I
my
saw
maps
2.
item is good. No
Nothing.
damage. Nice.
Then I think I'm going to regroup here.
Oh, that's
It's
my
my first action.
If you move through it, you just get to the item. But you
I
can't.
cannot.
Yeah.
Because I have the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Then I roll again.
1 damage.
1 damage.
We do need to get you on the...
And I'll get rid of the mech.
Oh yeah, I guess you have to gain your support and everything.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. That's my 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And I use, yep.
Spread pollution from the furnace. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 go into the track.
1, 2, 3.
And then 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Playing with fire with this pollution. Look how little is left.
I will use maps.
Okay.
And regroup all the way over here.
Can you oh, you can regroup with maps. Fun.
Mm-hmm. And then I have to roll the die.
See, Tyler's much more. He's a bird.
No damage.
He's been flying through all the different parts of the map.
Jeez.
I'm just a lynx, I think. Lynx? What do you think? What's Darksa?
That's a lynx, probably. No
Stay
damage.
in my little area.
I think I will move here. Which is a little frustrating, but I think I have to.
Okay.
I have to roll the die. 1 damage. And then I will destroy the mech.
To get a support?
To get a support. And then that is...
Your 3 actions?
My 3 actions, yeah. So this is
Must be construction.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got lucky.
Advance each engine twice. 1, 2 for that one.
And then 1, 2.
Okay, so there is going to be...
A factory formation.
Which is okay. Maybe I should have stayed over here.
Move the furnace and then move the pollution to the toxic track. And the furnace goes here. And deploy 2 mechs to the enclosure. Uh-oh. It's a very dangerous area over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's do it.
I guess this one.
Ready?
Yeah.
Reveal. Adele key.
Kelpie ooze.
I'm a potion stockpiler.
Ooh.
I gain potions and any other item.
Nice.
Potions. Bread.
I gain this and draw a card. All right. I'm going to use my organize, I think. Because I want to move away from these mechs. Back to...
You're not going to try to breach the factory?
Do I want to do that? Well, because I kind of want to be able to heal.
Because the deck's going to get reshuffled.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm okay. I will not use this.
We also can lose organizers.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's what I'm thinking. Is it's not the worst thing for me to just lose 1. Okay. Then I can just do my actions. So, I will roll the die. 1 damage. Uh-oh. I'll breach the wall. Right? That's the right move.
I think so.
And then I'll gain a support.
So that's 1 action.
I will roll the die.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so then we have to do this. I reset this.
That's the good part about this.
And then I shuffle my hand.
And I will pick a card.
And Ilya will pick a card.
This card.
Okay, not bad. Not great.
Which is honestly not too bad because this color neither of us is primary in. So that's actually pretty good.
So now, as my second action, I'll move in. And then I'll roll before my third. 1 damage. Okay. I will... Is it better for me?
I think you got to rewild the factory and get out of there.
I should rewild and leave?
I think so.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I'll rewild.
You want to pick one?
No, just grab one for me.
It is
Rockets. Okay.
Ooh. Or a card.
No, I have
You
two.
want the rockets. So you can use your rockets. Do you get support for that?
Not for the rewild. And then, do I use rockets? No.
Might as well.
Well, would I? Like, what's the
You
benefit
get a support.
of using? Yeah, true. Okay, I will use the rockets to gain a support. But then I feel like I should just take the other one out.
That's
and
greedy.
gain
What
a
if you roll
support.
2?
What do you mean? No, because that was I was here. I breached. That's my first action.
Yeah.
I moved. That's my second action. I rewilded. That's my third action.
You still have one more action.
And then I still have one more action. So
But what I'm saying is you have to roll the die now.
But I have to roll it anyways.
Yeah.
So I roll it. I take a damage, but then I can just get rid of.
You
Oh, I guess because there's this one right here. No, I'm gonna get rid of it.
Okay.
And then I'll gain another support.
You're doing a little bit better than me.
Okay. And then we shuffle these. Because this mech actually can the mechs go through walls? No.
Yes.
Oh, they can.
The mechs can go through walls.
All right. Pollution. Spread pollution.
Whew. Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed. Okay.
Oh boy.
That's my turn. Go ahead.
I think you got to go over here.
I know.
And start cleaning that up.
I'll try. The problem is one of the purple cards actually just got removed, so it's hard for me to move into it now.
Okay.
But you need to start building your.
I got to roll. 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll use my potion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I won't actually. No, not so tricky. Because I kind of want to protect myself. No, I'll use my potion. I'll play the risky play. Get rid of this.
Mm-hmm.
Push this. And then 1 action, my first action here for the roll.
Mm-hmm.
Roll again because I'm next to the... Uh-oh. I think I got to build the camp.
You might as well, honestly.
Build the camp. Draw 2 cards. Go all the way back. Oh, that's my action.
Yeah, that's 2.
That's 2 actions. Because I moved and I rolled
and you
twice.
flip your card.
I flip my token.
Or your token.
Ooh, which actually is pretty nice.
All right, next turn. Oh no, this first.
Uh-oh.
Mechs. Deploy mechs on the one side. So right here and right here.
And then they pursue. So me first.
And me, because they go over walls, I guess.
Yep. They go. Okay, let's pick our next card. I don't know if this is looking good for us, Tyler.
It's the pollution we have to worry about, really. So here.
Reveal. Goofadil.
I'll clear pollution in any forest location. I'll just use this one. It's not great, but...
I use another player's active defender ability. It action points as my own. So I guess I have to clear.
You should use your dragonfly. This is part of the organize.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can use this ability. So I can move.
Probably over here.
These 3. And I'll move 2 here. And then 1 through because it still has to follow the rules.
Oh,
and then I'll clear these 3.
There you go. So it was a good thing I played this.
But we don't get support for that, correct?
No. Okay, so I have... Okay, so now I'm wondering if I should use mine. Because I just don't want to take 2 damage. I should probably use it. Okay. So move out.
You also know what's in your hand.
Yeah.
So if it's not...
Yeah, that's true. Okay, my turn. I roll. Oh no, 1 damage. I move into the space. And then,
because you moved there, you get your token.
True, which is maps. Perfect. And then I'll heal. So that's my second action.
Well, oh yeah, because you moved as your first.
Mm-hmm. And then, let's see. I feel like I probably should come over to here to help. How badly do I need to do this right now? Pretty quick, right?
You could. I'm still a little bit behind, so...
Yeah. But like we just removed all that stuff, so we're actually kind of doing well, I think.
Oh.
So I could use maps to move here, and then use my second action, right? Yep. Second action. Oh no, I healed. My third action to move here to gain maps again.
Yeah.
Because, like, at least I can just regroup to...
That's true. So now you draw a card?
Yeah. Toggle machine direction.
Whew.
That's not great.
That's not bad, actually. It's good for construction, yeah.
But you're kind of going to get, like, trapped in here. And
Well,
then I still have to come in and breach walls.
First thing I gotta do is roll the die.
Mm-hmm. 1 damage.
And then...
Oh, no.
I knew that was going to happen. Ooh.
Okay.
That's unexpected.
You knew what cards you had.
I did. I thought you'd pull the other one.
Oh.
The 50-50 is unexpected. So that's action number 1, and I have not taken it yet. I'll get rid of the mech.
Mm-hmm.
Getting rid of the mech will increase my support by 1.
Support.
Then I roll again.
Mm-hmm. No
Nothing.
damage.
Then I think I'm going to breach this wall.
Which one?
That's action number 2.
Okay.
Which gets me a support.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget about the support. I roll again. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Then action number 3, we'll go here.
Remember,
no, I cannot.
You only get 3 actions. Yeah.
But I could go... Oh, that's risky, though. But I have full health. But are we at risk?
Try it. We have to try it.
No, I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll the die because I'm going to use the bread. I'm going to get another action
But you don't have to roll the die for that.
I think for the bread you do because it's an action
Gain an
point.
additional actions.
You do have to roll for the bread.
You're good.
I'm good. Lucky me.
So what is the action you're taking?
I'm going to breach.
Yeah.
Into here.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
I don't know if it does.
It's just like, this is so trapped. That's fine. If that's what you want to do it, and we can make it work. You can always breach another wall.
That's true. No, I do get a support. And then we draw a card.
Construction. Advance the engine twice. 1, 2.
That's lucky. Over there.
Uh-oh.
Tyler, you keep knocking down the furnace.
Oh, well. Oh, well. I didn't do it this time. You did that.
The furnace is just not staying. And then 1, 2. 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Tyler, I think we're in trouble. Look how many walls are left.
I know. We've got to end the game.
We got to get there faster.
Yep. All right. I have my card ready to go. Pocket Atlas. You gain maps.
I destroy any mech and add 1 pollution to the toxic track. Which mech should I destroy?
I don't know. Maybe that one. Just because then you can
make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
My turn.
I think you have, because what is your honey? I need to be moved.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to do this. Maps.
Uh-huh.
I'll move here. And then I'll use all my support to make my second last camp. I draw a card, but I draw another card, so I'll shuffle. Draw another card. Because I built a camp, I did this. It's my turn, so I can move you into there, I guess. Or do you want me to move you into there?
I think I want you to move me to here.
But I can't move you there. There's no way for you to move there.
Because of the wall?
Yeah.
And then I think there's probably the best bet.
You're supposed to gain maps.
Why?
Because my card.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
I did.
Oh, oops.
So do you still want me to move you?
I think so, because there's no way I can get in there. Because I have to go through the blue.
I'll move you in there. I'll move you in there.
Into the belly of the beast.
Mm-hmm. You get a bunch of support. And then I still have 2 actions technically. So I can go 1 action.
Yep.
And then clear pollution to gain a support. Done. Flip card. Deploy mechs from each engine.
Well, no, 2 side.
1, 2.
And then one of these pursues me.
Mm-hmm.
This is really bad for... Oh, and this one too.
But I thought they're... Oh, yeah, okay. Gee, dang.
Well, go out with a bang, I guess.
Wow, what a roll.
What a roll. I'm rewilding. So this goes back. The factory goes away. I get a support. And I draw 2 cards. So these have to get reshuffled.
What's your rewild?
Oh, I don't draw 2 cards.
Oh, no, you don't. You're right.
There we go.
Well, now it's ready.
Oh, and it was 3. I'm a mess. Okay, so that was my first action. I rolled. I got rid of it. I draw one of these.
Yeah.
It is a rocket. That's so lucky. So then I get a rocket. I'm going to use a rocket. Don't have to roll the die to get rid of a mech.
For support.
Support.
Nice.
That's still 1 action. Then I roll.
Wow.
Lucky.
Wow.
I'm going to regroup to here. Then I go breach.
So that's your 3rd action?
That's my 3rd action.
Yep.
Oh, I had to roll.
Oh, yep. A damage.
1.
Lucky you.
And that's my 3 actions.
Okay.
Because I'm going to try to get there eventually.
Yep. Pollution. Spread pollution.
I have no cards in my hand, so I reveal the top one.
Wait, no. We're just doing the card.
Oh, card, sorry.
Yeah. Spread pollution.
Okay, so I took my top card because I didn't have any in my hand. Played it here.
Okay, I will play... Okay, I'll play this card then, I guess.
Let's do it.
Canopy cover.
Wow, sauna.
Ooh.
A brigand.
Ooh, draw a card. And you get this.
I like that it's yellow because then it limits
yeah.
the chances.
True. Okay, your turn because you got the first play marker.
Oh boy. It is so hard for me to get to blue spaces.
And I believe this is construction. Yeah.
Because that's not bad then. Because we have all 3 factories.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to roll. Nothing. Then I'm going to move yellow 1. Then I'll do 2 to breach. Then I'll roll. Roll to breach.
Oh, right, because this thing.
Yep, but I don't get any damage.
Yep.
Then I roll again to move.
1 damage.
Into here. What a trek. And then, as my 4th action, I don't have to roll, but I will build a camp.
Nice.
Oh, I did it.
So you get to
and
draw
I
2 cards
cards.
and do your dragonfly thing.
And I get my dragonfly.
Which,
I want to use it.
There's only 4 pollution over there, so we're going to need to move. You're going to need to use it to move it to somewhere.
Do you need support? You do. So I'll just do that right now. I'll use it to move these 2 to you.
Does it have to be adjacent?
Yep.
Okay, my turn.
Oh. I could also move, but do I want to? Hold on, let me look at my hand. No. Go for it.
Okay, I will clear pollution. 1, 2. Is it if it's out and can't be replaced or can't be used, or is it if it's out?
If it needs to be filled and there's none of it, that's when we
okay.
lose.
Okay, so then that's my first action is clear pollution. My second action, I'll move into the orange, which means I get maps.
You do.
So if I can move out of the...
As long as you start, you can move any corridors.
So then I can go like this.
Correct.
And that's my 3rd action.
Yep.
And now I have to roll.
You roll.
1.
That wasn't much of a roll.
That was a pretty bad roll. And then, like, I sort of just need the support to get to the thing, so I should be...
Work towards that support. Well, what are we... Pollution's going to be a big one.
I should just clear pollution.
Yeah. Because I think we're good for factories.
Okay, done.
Do you get your support?
Oh, no.
And then you draw a card.
For what?
For the machine.
This card, yes. Construction.
So moving towards
1,
the 2. 1, back, 2.
Here.
Oh, wow, Tyler. We can only afford 2 more constructions. Or one more construction card. Yeah. So we're nearing the end. Yeah. So factory's built here. Which means the furnace.
And we still have to get to the exit. Oh my goodness.
Well, I have a very handy way to get there.
Yeah, I do not.
Yes, you can go here and breach a wall.
I guess.
Then we flip a card. Is there any pollution in that space, Tyler?
Which one? No.
Okay. Deploy a mech into the enclosure.
Right.
Add 3 pollution to the toxic track.
Oh no. So all of that goes in?
So that goes in. Triggers.
Right.
And I think the other 2 go
2,
in.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So put that around. Okay, we have some work to do.
Mm-hmm. And I have to play this. So, all right, ready?
Yep.
Tree friends.
I'm giving you potions.
Oh, nice. Okay. Actually, that's going to be very handy. All right.
What's yours do?
Mine is if I'm in a forest location, I gain a support and heal damage. I'm not.
Oh, darn. Okay. I go first, and I need to clear at least 2 pollution. The problem is my movement is not great. So I don't roll anything. Then I'll move 1. I roll now.
Mm-hmm. The damage?
Then I clear pollution for that action.
Mm-hmm.
So that's action 2.
Mm-hmm.
Get support. The problem is I have to get support and I have to get over there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my 3rd action. Did I roll already?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What are they?
I can't tell you anything about my hand.
Oh, lucky us.
Lucky us.
Ah. There.
I'm regrouping to here.
Regrouping?
Yeah, because I need to get support, and here's a very healthy
right.
way I can get support.
All right, card.
Actually, before you do that, so my first action is I moved.
Mm-hmm.
Then I rolled, cleared.
Then you rolled.
Then I rolled and moved.
For regroup?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I have 1 more action. I'll clear pollution. But I have to roll. Nothing. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Okay.
Now the card.
Mm-hmm. Advance the engines twice.
Oh my goodness. So 1, 2.
1, 2. So just those 2.
Honestly, kind of lucky. Where did the other one?
Right here.
No, the factory.
Wait, yeah, that's right. A factory here. Move the furnace.
Yep.
Deploy the mech.
In its enclosure.
In its enclosure.
And add 3 pollution to the toxic track. Tyler, I think we're counting our minutes.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for us.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll move. Yeah, I'll move here. Clear pollution.
Okay.
So that's 1 action. Oh, I was supposed to roll for 1.
First one?
Yeah. Nothing. And then I'll clear pollution. Yeah.
I think you have to roll for clear pollution because you're next to the thing.
No, because I used move to map.
Oh, okay.
So that's 1 action. Oh, and I'm supposed to gain a support. Oh. I think
1 more support.
The sequence of this was wrong for me. But that's okay. Yeah. So I'll roll. No damage.
Okay.
And then my last action will just be moving into here, I guess.
To get yourself
To get a move thing. Yeah.
You could move and clear a pollution.
Yeah, but it's dependent on this card, so I want to save this.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, draw a card.
Mechs. Deploy mechs.
Whew.
2 and 2.
Bam. Bam. Bam.
I mean, at least that's a lot of support. It's a lot of rolls.
There's a lot of support. I'm surrounded. You're frolicking in the forest, and I'm surrounded.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Reveal.
Yellow. Reveal. Gain maps and any other item.
Gain potions and any other item.
I'll take another action, I guess. Breads would be good. And then you get to go.
I need support.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Need support, so it's a do or die.
You have rockets as well.
1.
Take 1.
And then I'll clear a mech.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll use the rockets. Bam, bam.
Clear. Gain. You have to gain your support.
2 support.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll roll. Oh no.
Damage. But you have potions, so that's nice.
I'll use a potion.
Mm-hmm. And then you clear.
And then I cleared that last mech as my third action. Or as my second. Wait.
Third action. Oh, you only had 2 actions.
But I rocketed
Rockets,
1.
1.
Sorry, there's 3 there.
Yep. Rocket 1. Great.
And then 2. I got 2 of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I healed with the potions.
Yep. Yeah. So then you have 1 more.
I think I have to roll 1 more time.
Why?
For the last action. I don't think I did.
No, you did. You took 2 damage. And then you used the
potion. You're right. Okay. All right, to prevent myself.
But gain your support.
Oh.
Alright, 2 for me.
No, first.
Alright, yeah.
See a card.
Spread pollution.
Whew. We are getting lucky with these.
Spreading pollution.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna help my support.
Yeah, but I think this is like it though. Like we have probably 1 more turn left.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I would say.
Unless the direction changes.
No, the direction's already been. Oh, it hasn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Gain maps. Oh no, you did that. So what are you doing for you?
I already. Oh, right. I guess I move. I'll use. So I'll try by doing maps to regroup here.
Okay.
And then I'll move 1 here. So that's 1 action.
You roll the die.
And then I roll the die.
For the second action.
Take a damage. And clear pollution. To gain a support. Oops.
Yep.
And then hope we survive the next round.
Do you want to use your bread to get out of there?
Sure.
Okay, roll the die.
1 damage. And then I move.
Probably there because you want a bit
No, I want to move and then I can go here. Get this. Right?
Why would you go here so you can go?
I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters because at least I have this potion though. Like the item.
I guess, yeah. The potion will help.
Yeah. Okay.
Flip a card.
Is it. I'll flip a card and we are construction.
Okay. So it's still at 2. So this one goes
no
2, 2, 2, 1. And
we can't place walls.
2. Oh, we don't have walls.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you trying to do? We can't place walls.
I thought we were gonna run out of factories. No.
Yeah. I think the only card that worked there for us was mechs or changing position.
So we had mechs and reboot.
Yeah, these 2 would have been the only cards.
Only if
construction
went the other way.
Goofed us.
We were so close.
We were.
We were both.
We were almost there. But we had to get there then too.
The map position was pretty tough for me, especially because they built this area in. It was really hard for me to get
also got really unlucky because the machines blocked you in.
They did.
Yeah.
They put the walls up.
That made it a little more difficult.
Poor little Darksa.
I did my best.
I also did my best. I think we're pretty close, but we'll come back and see what we can do another day.
There you go.
But that has been
Defenders of the Wild, 2nd edition.
2nd edition. As you can see, a few changes have been made since the last edition that we've played. Now, there's a few tiny things we noticed throughout the game. When we use these cards, Some of them, when they remove
pollution
or
remove a
mechs,
mech.
we probably should have gotten support. But that's something to keep in mind for when you go and do your playthrough.
Now, if you want to learn more about this game, make sure you check out their Kickstarter, which we'll leave in the link descriptions down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, because we love playing and showcasing board games.
Now, for our question of the day today, if you were a faction, a critter, in an organizer in the wonderful lands and the habitats, who would you be?
What would you be?
What would you be?
An otter, obviously.
Your answers are so easy.
Yeah, I know, because I love otters.
I think I would be a bird. Fazel's pretty cool. I should have played Fazel.
Well, maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you
in the next one. Bye!